This is Knuckle-up TV. I'm with
Dominic Top Gun AKINLADE.
Ian Lewison.
How we doing, lads?
We're good, man. We just I'd had my first press conference. It went pretty well. So yeah, we're just here enjoying ourselves, answering questions.
Right. So let's start with Ian first. Are you looking forward to being back in the ring this Saturday?
No, I can't wait. I've got all this pent-up anger that I want to get out and beat up this dude on Saturday, man. I've been looking so forward to beating someone up for long. So yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah. Dominic, talk to me.
Yeah, I've got unfinished business with Mr. Sokolowski, a tough customer, but this time round it's going to be a very different story. I think I've progressed a lot since we last fought, and I think that it's not going to go the distance, personally. Yeah, 100%.
You two obviously are both the same weight, we're heavyweights. Obviously, you're best friends, right? To a degree. Would you ever see yourself sharing the ring with each other?
We've
Would boxing get in the way?
Do you know what the truth of the matter is? You can't write anything off. The fact of the matter is, if it's the difference between your kids going public school and private school, you ain't gonna say friends ain't gonna come in between. You can say you can turn around and say to me, oh well, I can send it to private school. I can send it to
I can see an obvious fight. You two sitting up there.
Of course,
looks like for business purposes, for boxing, it looks realistic.
Yeah.
You have to be honest with yourself.
If it makes financial sense, then obviously it makes sense, because at the end of the day, that's what we're in this game for. We're not in it for recognition, just for facial recognition. At the end of the day, you're doing it to improve your bank account. And the fact of the matter is, if you can achieve accolades along the road, which is picking up titles, by all means, do it. 100%. So obviously, I won't say I'm not going to fight him. I won't say it's my intention to fight him. But if it happens that he gets a title, I get a title, then it's a fact of the matter of us fighting together. By all means, we can do it.
Yeah. But we've fought already as amateurs, and tell you what, man, we had two fights.
You know each other's power, really.
Oh, we know what we're getting into. The last time we fought as amateurs, we almost tore the roof down. It was that explosive. So but if as I said, if we was going to get into the professional ring together, financially it has to make sense, because I love his kids, he loves my daughter, so we're very, very good friends, so it would just have to make financial sense for us.
I remember speaking to you before at Miguel's boxing gym, and I said to you, what's your plans for the end of the year? And you clearly laid it out to me. You said to me you want to fight the winner of Chisora and Pulev. If Pulev beats Chisora, or if Chisora beats Pulev, this time next year, roughly?
Yeah, but that'll definitely be a fight that would interest me, because the fact of the matter is that's for a European title, so therefore that fight will make sense for me, because it will be for a title which is worthwhile. Obviously a European title which is one step below a world title, so therefore it will make a lot of sense.
So what's your plans for the whole year?
For the whole year, I am pursuing the British title, British and the Commonwealth titles. I'll let everyone know who has intentions to fight that.
So it's vacated right now.
It's
vacated, and the Commonwealth as well, right? So it's all to play for, right? It's all for grabs. We've got David Price.
No, but you know what? Let's not even go no further. The fact of the matter is, I want David Price. When David Price mans up and stop being a pussy, he can fight me. The fact of the matter is, I've been calling him out for the longest of time, but he's avoided me like the fucking plague. Man ran away and got his ass beat down in Germany. When he brought the American over here, got his ass knocked out again up there. The fact of the matter is, let me knock you out, David. You're letting everyone else knock you. Why are you running away from me? Let me knock you out. Jesus.
It's because you're a British guy, and they can always gauge how well. If they lose to a European, it's because it's for the European title. But if they lose to a fellow Brit,
it affects the rating.
Exactly. It's politics.
But the truth of the matter is, do something for your country. Support your own, David. Come on. We're opening up Europe now. Come on. At least fight another Brit, because we're doing something for our own. So we got to support our own. David, let me beat you. Come on, please.
You're battling with Sky right now, because Sky, obviously, he's with the Southlands, and they're going to protect him. So for you to fight him is a bit. Unfortunately, I'm not going to say it's realistic or unrealistic.
The matter is, David Price, he's wrapped in bubble wrap at the moment. The fact of the matter is, the bubble wrap is unwrapping, and the fact is, they thought they had a polished gem, but it's obviously been shown that they've had a not so polished gem that they thought they had. And the truth of the matter is, there's only so long they can protect him for. And I think they're reaching the end of that tether now. And the fact is, they're going to have to put him in there, someone that's going to be a 50-50 fight, and he's going to get his ass knocked out again. But hopefully that person will be me.
Yeah, and the problem is, it's not that him losing. It's the manner in which he's lost. You know, he's been KO'd. So I mean, there was discrepancies about drugs with the guy he fought. I'm not sure what was going on with that.
To play for. I think steroids.
Yeah, something like
that. Steroids or something like that. Steroid.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, he got mismanaged badly in the Thompson fight. I mean, that guy literally wrecked his life, and he's never recovered from it.
No, but I wouldn't say he got mismanaged. The fact is, he beat the guy because the first fight, it looked like he ran out of stamina. That's why he lost the fight. So you'd think taking the second fight, he was in with a chance because he was winning the fight up until then. But the second fight, he just got his ass whooped again. But truth be told, you wouldn't say it was a bad business decision to take him again because he was kind of winning the fight. It was just unfortunate he got his ass knocked out again. But I just want the privilege and the opportunity to knock him out in front of the world.
I'd love to see you fight him. I think that'd be a great fight.
I fought him as an amateur. I believe I beat him, but they didn't give me the fight. You can go and watch it on YouTube. I beat the man every single round. I never got decision. I want to knock him out this time. This time, I'm going to put him on his back, and I don't want to take him to dinner first, but I'm going to put him on his back. I'm going to lay him out. That's the truth.
Say no more.
So we're looking at Ian Lewison, David Price. Why not? Let's get it on. Let's make this makes business sense. To be honest with you,
I love.
There'll be excuses.
Yeah, of course there is. Oh, he's not
rated.
Not
enough money in it. They might say there's not enough money in it. Unfortunately, they might say Ian might not be worthy enough to fight him.
In terms of rate,
because you haven't boxed for a while.
Yeah, of course, they're going to come with all kinds of rubbish.
They're going to come with everything. We're dealing with politics here. We're dealing with what can make the most money. We don't know what's left of David Price. As far as we know, there's nothing left of him. Now, we don't know. Go on, we don't know though, do we, Dom?
No. Well, he's got clout in terms of a name, so more than likely I foresee him probably fighting for the British title at some point. You know what? I don't really care who's got the title. I just want that title and then get the Commonwealth as well. That's my plan for the foreseeable future.
What do you think of Hughie Fury, lads? What do you think of Hughie Fury?
Hughie Fury, do you know what? Hughie Fury, the truth be told you about Hughie Fury, Hughie Fury is shit. Basically, in all, I've never seen someone move their head so much, get hit so often. The fact of the matter is, I don't understand why he moves his head. He may as well stand upright because he gets hit. What's the point in him moving his head? It's like he's been told to move his head, but he doesn't understand the reason why he does it. He does it because he's been told to. He doesn't do it to avoid shots. The truth of the matter is, I would expose that. You put me in there with him, I'll fuck him up. I would literally assault him. I would assault him. That is it.
I can see it in your eyes right now. You're raring to go. You're raring to go.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it to be.
No, you mean it. You mean it.
I genuinely mean it. The truth of the matter is, Hughie Fury and David Price, I'll beat them both in a tag match. Put them both in at the same time. I'll beat them both.
What do you think of Hughie Fury, Dom?
You know, he's a good boxer. I mean, personally, I think he's ranked number 6 in the country.
He is 6, yeah.
He hasn't really fought anyone of note. You know, like.
I watched the American last time, didn't he?
Who is that American?
What's that
late replacement? Was it Gavin or something? No, Dominic Gwynn.
Gwynn. 5-year-old.
I'm not being funny, but Dominic Gwynn maybe 15 years ago. Hughie Fury now, he's a young, vibrant heavyweight. He's a Fury. You know, he's got the namesake behind him. Should be going for British and Commonwealths and Europeans. You know, he should be in that mix. We should be seeing him fight likes of the Joshuas, the Gary Cornishes, and all the other guys that's in the top 10. All of these guys outside, I don't know.
The truth, he fought Dominic Quinn in his last fight. I think they went and dug up a pyramid in fucking Egypt or something and got Dominic Quinn out of there. He was wrapped up in cotton wool and they fucking took.
See the size of his belly.
That's what I'm saying. The man must have been wrapped up for centuries in a pyramid in Egypt.
And they're just becoming a joke now over here, don't you think? The Americans, when they come here, they're becoming a joke, becoming a laughing stock because
what it is, lifestyle has changed over there. It's not as hard as it was back in the 50s and the 60s. And if you notice, British boxing now has really kind of stepped up, as well as the Eastern Europeans. Well, they've always been a plague. You know, they've always been there. Not a plague, but they've always been there. But you know, right now they're really starting to come out with. You got the Gennady, Triple G. You've got Crusher. What's his name? Kovalev. Yeah, there's some really good Eastern European fighters.
I hear you, but my personal opinion on the Americans, I'll disagree with that because the truth of the matter is, I think the fact is, where it was in America before, they had control over boxing, you know, with the Don King back in the day. So you'd only ever see the best represented. They wouldn't fight outside of their country. the fact of the matter was, if you look at anyone before they fought for any significant title in America, they would have had about 30, 40 fights unbeaten. But if you look at the guys they've beaten along the way, they're all pub guys. And the truth of the matter is, now what's happening is the power shift has come to England, where England are shipping the Americans here. They're not shipping the top of the barrel. They're shifting the guys that are involved in the pub rules to build up the top guys' records. So when we're seeing them over here now, we're thinking, oh, these Americans are rubbish, but yet we're not getting the best of the best.
And even the Americans, they're saying that it's not really about America anymore. The money and big fights, it's all in Britain.
That's what I'm hearing. Antonio Tava told me that directly.
Listen,
of course,
and besides, you take the British pound over to America, you pretty much...
That's one fight I'd like to see you. Obviously yourself, you're going to need a little bit of building up, but one fight I'd like to see you with is Shannon Briggs.
Do you know what? That's a fight. That's a fight, yeah.
Let's go, champ!
I contacted David Hay. I'm telling you, I contacted David Hay's company, promotional company, about doing that one, about the May thing, yeah. But they said they already had an opponent. Truth be told, I wanted that fight. That is a fight I wanted.
That's a fight.
Ian definitely needs guys that will get him ready to, that want it, he wants to get out.
Honestly, that's a fight.
No, that's a fight that I'm interested in. The fact of the matter is, that is definitely a fight that interests me, and fights like that will get me excited, and where I'm excited, that makes for a good fight.
100%.
It'll get you lifted.
That's the truth.
It'll get you up on the fight.
That's the truth.
I mean, as I said, there's some really good guys that I could face, me at my level, but Ian's on a different level to me. Even though he's been out for a while, he's on a different level to me. All he needs is a couple more fights and he's up there. I still have to work my way up. But in
time on your side though, how old are you now?
I'm 35.
35, alright? But you know,
but in boxing years,
heavyweights,
people may say that's old, but the fact is, like Tom explained earlier, if you haven't had many fights by that point and you haven't abused your body, that's not really old. Look at Bernard Hopkins, look at the age he's gone on to, look at George Foreman, ages they went on to.
Exactly.
Evander Holyfield, they've all gone on to later ages because of the fact that they haven't abused their bodies.
Exactly. And the fact is, I've been an amateur, I've had a very extensive amateur career, even though I only had like 19 fights. It's the caliber of opponents that I fought my man Ian, I fought Derek Chisora, I fought Anthony Joshua, and all of these guys I stood in good stand with them. So it's not like I'm overawed when I see them, or if my name is mentioned against them. So I've been in with them, I know what to expect. Unsparred Anthony Joshua at the end of 2014. You know, they called me up to go to his camp. It was fine. We did 5 rounds. You know, it was really good. So, you know, I would like to just, you know, continue my career, just keep fighting regularly and get in the ring with these guys. You know what I mean?